Alright, YouTubers, a quick tip and video on this is the V3 Talion. I had it out on that one time and I kept having the pillow ball pop out. So I popped it in, I looked, the hub didn't look cracked. So I put it back in, then it popped out again. That was kind of my fault, but it popped out real easy. So I had looked and there's no cracks. This is the old hub. There's no cracks and I'm thinking, well, maybe there's a difference from the V2 pillow ball and the V3. So I got my micrometer and this is 13.93. A new one, I mean a V2 version, is 14.12. That's quite a bit bigger, because just looking at it I thought it looked a little bit smaller. So I don't know if this is just you know, a messed up one that they made and this guy got, you know, bad end of the stick and got the wrong one, but that's the only one I had a problem with so far, was that bottom. So I replaced that. The new V2's fit in there perfect, like nothing. So I'm figuring that's why this guy probably sold this thing so cheap, because for one, his gear mesh was totally too loose. So I adjusted the gear mesh. I was going to put a bigger pinion on, but he had stripped out the grub screw. So, I mean, it wasn't all the way stripped, but I didn't feel like heating it up. So I just kept that pinion on there. It'll keep my heat down. So that issue's done, because I only had 3 issues. 4 actually. The pinion wasn't adjusted right. The pillow ball popped out, and this end, the bottom rod end, popped out, because once they stretch out they popped out, so you have to do my little rubber washer trick. So I'll show you for anybody that didn't see. Let me flip this over. It literally takes you a second to do. See that little rubber washer right there? See if I can get it off. It is about that size. Somebody asked what size it is. I have no idea. I just went to the hardware store and picked up a bunch of them because I do them to all my cars. So what happens is these end up loosening up. They get stretched out on the eye end. So you just get a little rubber washer and pop it right on there. I'm doing it with one hand, but that's it. Pop it right on there. So now it won't ever pop off again, and you still get the play that you need. So that's that. Excuse me. And the last issue was, I was like, I know this guy has the brake at 50%. Sure enough, the brake was at 50%. So I just changed that back to ESC to 37.5, and I turned the punch up to 7 because it was at stock at 5. So I just put the punch up a little bit. But other than that, is we'll get it for another true bash. I'll get a full battery through, and plus I'm a little bit used to it, and then the brake won't be so hard. I didn't want to try to do nothing crazy and then hit the brake too hard and end up breaking something. So now that I got it right, we'll do a normal high-speed bash. I kept all the oils, everything still the same. I didn't change nothing. So I really just wanted to do a test out of the box to see how they set this thing up, and then we'll go from there. Because like I said, I kept this loop on because I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it or sell it. But somebody just emailed me and said that they've stopped making the Talion and the Typhon. So I don't know what's up with that. If that's the case, then good thing I picked this up. I was wondering why the guy sold it like so cheap. I mean, it was $300 and it came with that brand new set of Badlands. So I put the Badlands on Anthony's Berserker. He was killing this thing, so I went over everything, redid everything, put his tower to tower, strapped it up there, and the body was destroyed. So I adjusted it, made to, once the body poster on, it's gonna be, has the Mugen body on it. So he'll be liking that. But yeah, the Berserker. So I put these on this just to see how this Talon is out of the box. But once I get bashing, if I do keep it, I will be putting these Badlands on the Talon and switching this to the Berserker, because these are nice and light, so they'll be perfect for the Berserker. Any heavy tires, it gets breakage. Without heavy tires, these things are actually pretty durable. I ran it with the crate and stock tires, and Anthony killed it. He was killing it with this thing, and it took some abuse. So once you go with the bigger tires on that, then you have breakage. After that, it's been good. Alright, that's 7 minutes. It's long enough. Alright guys, that's it. I'm out.